What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today I have a tool belt review for you. So first, let me just give you a little bit of a background about what I do. I am a carpenter, and I will do anything from house framing to cabinet making, trim work, hanging doors, building decks, and a little bit of everything. So, which means I need to carry a variety of different things on any different given day. So, the proper tool belt setup is pretty important for me. So, I just want to start off with a belt I used a couple years ago. So I probably used this belt for about 2 years. This is the Milwaukee contractors rig. Pretty good setup. This belt goes for about 120 bucks, I want to say, in the store. So here you have your tape holder, speed square slot, knife spot. Inside here you got a pretty deep pocket with 1, 2, 3 tool slots. You also have 2 different slots here for bits, nail punches, pencils. They're not really going to fit a carpenter's pencil in there, but maybe a trim pencil. Then out front here we got 2 separate fastener bags. On the side here we got cat's paw holder, another slot on the side there to hold something, whatever you may need to hold. On this side we got 1, 2 fastener pouches, pretty decent. 1 larger one, 1 smaller one. In the bigger pouch here we have 1, 2, 3, 4 tool slots, 1 chisel sheet, and then a big main pouch. And on the back side, ammo loop. It's not a bad belt overall. Pretty well made, pretty sturdy. Like I said, I had it for 2 years. Has a little cell phone pocket. I don't know, these cell phone pockets, like what? These were made for like the old Nokia or flip phone or something. You know, we have these big smartphones now. You're not going to fit anything in there. Nothing. So that's a waste. And these suspenders are super uncomfortable. I mean, if you're outside for a long period of time, these things are just killing your shoulders. Same thing with the belts here. After 2 years of wearing this thing, the padding on the belt wore down, and it was just irritating my waist. Very uncomfortable. So, I mean, that's the main reason I gave this belt up. Otherwise, I mean, for a beginner or apprentice, or even a professional, it's not a bad bag for 120 bucks. Anyway, it wasn't for me. So from there, I moved on to a setup that I just kind of put together myself, which this worked well for me for a while, because it's pretty slim setup. I just took a CLC belt, padded belt, put a bucket boss pouch on the side, hammer loop on the back, and this Husky pouch on the side with this little Bucket Boss tape holder, which I had bought. I had a Bucket Boss bag, took some parts off of it, took this Husky pouch that I bought from Home Depot, which I thought fit for me pretty good. And I just kind of put it all together, and this worked well for a while. The biggest problem with this is I didn't really have a spot to put my speed square. Right, so I would just dump my speed square in like that, and this is a big fastener pouch, you know, so sticking my hand in there became annoying to pull stuff out. This pouch was good though, being so big, I was able to just dump a drill right in there. So yeah, on this side, a bunch of tool slots, nowhere to put the speed square, a little spot for my phone, and all these different spots, big tools. Fill it up with all different stuff. Whatever you need for the day. This little Craig multi-mark, this thing was great. Anyway, maybe it's boredom, you like to switch up rigs every now and then. So I was searching around on the internet for a little while, and I came across the Diamondback toolbelt, and so I ordered the biggest one they had, the Denali 2.0. Right? And this thing, they call it the Denali for a reason. Now, the biggest problem with this thing is it's expensive, man. This thing, the setup, you get the Elias pouch with either the hammer sheath or the flat bar sheath, and the wrangle with either the hammer sleeve or flat bar sleeve. So you can switch them. You can also switch the pouches. You can get this one on the left and this one on the right, so forth and so on. So pretty cool. One of the biggest things I like about Diamondback is they're very modular, meaning you can add stuff onto them. They have all these different clip-on stuff you can add on. Gun loops, nail holders, sacks and packs and all sorts of stuff. So pretty cool. It also has this tri-fold system. So when you put it on your belt, you could either Velcro it so it doesn't move, so it's stiff, it doesn't move back and forth, or you can have your belt run through the part that's not Velcroed, and it'll move freely, so you can swing it forward, bring it back, whatever you want to do. So that being said, this tool pouch is awesome. It's got top pocket here. You can stuff your tape measure in there, chalk line, drill bits, stair gauges, whatever, any little things, screws. Then this was the Elias, and this was on my right side, right? So this has a spot for speed square. It's got a smaller speed square slot. You can also stick a calculator. tool slots behind the speed square slot, and it's got 3 tool slots in front of the speed square slot. It's got a pretty good size pocket here. That fits in there no problem. And then this pocket's also pretty decent size. And then this one. So it's got 3 pretty decent sized pockets here. That dumps all the way down to the bottom. I'm gonna put your glue in there. Coolest thing about this pouch, drill bit index, right? So it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. It's got 7 slots where you can store your drill bits, hole punches, pencils, markers, whatever. There's a fastener pouch here. This one, you can choose to Velcro it shut. Or you can leave it open. You got a tool loop on the back. Put your mallet. Maybe you want to put your hammer back there. I don't know. Also on the Elias, you have a loop to hold your gun. Then on the front here, knife slot, two little pencil slots. Put maybe a Pico on in one, carpet the pencil on the other. This one, I had the hammer sleeve on here. I'll show you that in a little bit. But this one had the hammer sleeve. So this is the Elias. This also either comes in this like military green or black. It's also really durable. It's made out of this high grade military grade nylon. So that's the Elias. Next thing that comes with the Denali is the Wrangle. So this one has the same pocket up top. It has the same 2 speed square slots. If you choose to put a foam calculator, whatever in there. Then it has also 2 fastener pouches, 1 deep pouch, and this one has 3 tool slots in front of the speed square slot. Then you have this tool loops on the back. You want to put your pitch level, or cat's paw. And this one also has the same slots. You might want to carry your knife on this side. Pencils, punches, whatever you may be carrying at the time. Super awesome. And biggest problem with these, oh, they're so freaking big, man. I didn't think they were this big when I ordered them. This thing is about just under 17 inches. It's like 16 and a half inches. And then the width of it is about 11 and a half. Okay, so, and then it sticks off, and that's about 6-7 inches. So let's say 6 on this side, 6 on this side. That's an extra 12 inches. Oh man, and it makes it hard to climb through walls and floor joists and rafters. So ultimately, I am not using this bag. As much as I do like it, it's just ultimately too big for me. So, and the price. I mean, the Denali setup, I think all said and done out the door with the 6-inch belt, because it comes with the 6-inch belt, comes with the hammer sleeve, the flat bar sleeve, and these 2 pouches came out to $510. That is a pretty expensive setup. I mean, hopefully, you know, this will be the last bag we have to buy, but so I will be returning this one because I purchased the miter and the Ego. Now you can get this set up and it's called Artisan. The only difference would be is it would come on a 4-inch belt, and you won't get the flat bar sleeve, but you can purchase the flat bar sleeve separately. So this belt is awesome. So it's a little smaller. The only difference between this one really and the Denali is that it doesn't have the 3rd cascading pouch. You know, it just has the 1, 2, right? Which is perfect for me. It's good enough for me because what I decided to do is that if I did need that 3rd pouch, Diamondback, like I was saying, how it's very modular. They have these clip-on Diamondback sacks, which you can go and check out. That it's like a clip-on 3rd pouch, so you can clip it on. You can literally take your sack of whatever fastener you're using at the time and just click it on to the last pouch, and there you go. So yeah. Also, real quick before I buckle this thing up, this is one of my favorite parts about. I mean, there's a lot of pros to this thing, but this one, this buckle, this Cobra buckle, it's just once you set it to your waist size, that's it. You don't have to mess with it again. You just take it, click it in. You don't end up popping off. That's it. Super easy. So, that being said, hammer sleeve. This is the Martinez with the curved grip, and it slides in there pretty nice. Gets stuck every now and then, but for the most part, works pretty good. It should break in over time. I only got this, but I've only had this particular one for about a week now. But what I did was I stuffed it really good with all sorts of stuff like this. Just really stretched it out. So on this one we have pretty much the same stuff. Loop, loop. Drill bit index, which is is amazing. Love the drill bit index. On this side, it's pretty much the same setup. This side you can choose to put your speed square there, or you can choose to put your speed square on this side. Place for the smaller one, or the calculator. Flat bar sleeve. Super cool. It also fits 3. Maybe you want to carry your bigger bar. If that's the case, you only hold one though. Goes in and out of there nicely. So this pocket for the fasteners is still pretty deep. So yeah, Artisan was for me. Diamondback makes it super easy. They have the 30-day pretty much trial period that if you don't like it, you can send it back. No penalty. So that's pretty cool. So love this belt. See, this is what I meant about it being modular. This is the gun loop. You can hang it anywhere. You might want to hang it on your belt, on the back, on the front. You can move it around anywhere you want. That's pretty much why I chose Diamondback, is that it had all those different accessories. But the difference in cost between the Artisan and Denali, I think, was like 150 bucks. I think the Artisan setup, again, that just comes with the hammer sleeve. Doesn't come with the flat bar sleeve, but you can buy that separately. 4-inch belt, not the 6-inch belt, and the eagle and the miter. And again, you can swap those to either side, whichever one works for you. Maybe you want the drill index on your left. You know, maybe you want the extra loop on your left. So you can create it any way you want, which I thought was pretty cool. These are, I purchased these. They don't send me this stuff. I buy all this stuff with my own hard-earned money, mainly because I'm a tool freak, you know, and I like the nice things. I believe that if you want to do the best work, you should have the best tools. So that's why I think having a good high quality tool belt is important. And that's why I have that Martinez hammer too. That costs $400. That's another whole story though, and I'll do a review on that as well if you guys want. But yeah, so again, Diamondback not paying me for this. I just wanted to do this video for you guys that, like me out there, that maybe you're looking at the Denali and saying that, you know, because when you're looking at it online, it doesn't seem like it's so big, and you know, if it maybe was just shortened up a little bit, and some of this dead space up here, so you know, I mean, these are the little bolts holes for the hammer sleeves and the flat bar sleeves. So I understand that part, but you know, maybe they could have took some of this extra material away. Cause I mean, and also when this thing is packed out, filled, because you can stuff. I mean, you can fill this thing with so much stuff. It gets heavy, you know. And the more stuff you put in it, the wider it becomes. You know, which makes it even more difficult to squeeze through things. So hopefully this will help somebody out there that's trying to figure out which tool belt might be right for them. So thanks for watching, guys. If you liked this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you have any questions, you know, please just drop them in the comments. I'll be glad to answer anything you guys have. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys soon.